What's up, everybody? Benny, Jake, Hype, New Jammer, Nas, Villicent, Bergie, Godly, Mr. Applebox. This is PC there, Nas. It'll always be PC unless it says so in the title. When I do PS4 or Xbox days, it will say so up there. Well, awesome there, Mr. Applebox. I appreciate it. Anyway, gonna go hunting for some deadly strikes today, so let me go ahead and hop on in the Steam group. You can feel free to join me. If you are unsure of how to use Steam matchmaking, I finally linked it in the bot. So exclamation join will give you instructions on how to join matchmaking, or how to use matchmaking through a Steam group if you're not familiar with it. So I am in the group chat, all good to go. Let me see here. Yep, looking good. Alright. Let's get this rolling. Guess I could have grabbed the mana already. Play something else if you're bored with it there, Gutta. What do we got here? Let's do a little Lavamancer here today. Why not? Let's get some Fishers in the mix. How about a Skyguard? Yeah, I looked at him there, Clash. Let's see, I think this will work, huh? And then, yep, gonna knock out some more hero spotlights. This weekend, I'm actually gonna be going out of town. So I want to get a couple of hero spotlights done. That way I have something going up on the channel for you guys this weekend. Try again there, Plex. Definitely don't need to, but want to work. Not enough mana. Where'd the mana go? Did I leave some land somewhere? Or did we just get stiffed? What's going on there, Quicksilver? They'll be adding lots of stuff there, Gutta. You just have to wait for them to develop it. If you don't enjoy it, play something different, you know? I mean, I take breaks all the time if things get too grindy. I mean, my guess would be you're not in max gear, so if just beating Chaos 7 is your concern, then you're done with the game. Move on, you know? If you want to min-max, I mean, that's an endless grind. It's because the group's full now there, Plex. Hopefully get a little luck. Didn't have any luck with the power transfers or defense rates the other day. What's going on there, Lucifer? So I'm hoping can at least get another Deadly Strikes. And I don't really need another one, but I know a lot of the Steam group members do. Thanks for subscribing there, Ryan. I appreciate it. Omni, what up? Yeah, I mean, I've got friends that played the game and they were done with it as soon as they finished the campaign. They had no interest to go through the grind. And it's not showing offline for me, and what's going on there, Matthew? Exclamation stats will get you all the highest highest stats per tier. KTM, what's up? My guess would be Partek's probably sleeping Clash. He's not here for all of them. He makes it to quite a few. Well, you have what you have there, Clash. Partek's potato doesn't affect me, so I don't think about it a bit. I'm probably using rate, range, and power transfer, but I didn't really look, to be honest with you, Chris. It's on my channel already there, Apollo. Exclamation Partek in chat. He's not, I mean, the Abyss Lord's not some groundbreaking thing. You're basically spamming one of two different buttons. It's not like it's difficult. You just gotta like to throw stuff on the ground, which I don't like, usually. I like to shoot stuff. I do my best to turn every hero into a ranged class. Even the Squire. Oh, it's one of the most elusive things in the game there, Ethan. No doubt about it. The best DPS character is the one with the best gear there, Andrew. There is no best. It's all a matter of personal opinion and who you like to play the most. Well, Deadly Strikes drops in Chaos 3, Ethan. If you want Deadly Strikes, you gotta get Chaos 3 shard packs, not Chaos 1. There's the first problem. Got to get you the right shard packs, man. What's going on, Lorax? How you doing? Nah, Squire, it's all about that Betsy's Empowered. For fun, anyway, when you're playing ranged. Oh, yeah, I saw him, Clash, I saw him. That potato picture has been reused about 1,000,000 times. Well, I appreciate it there, KTM. Hopefully, it could turn into a little kid screaming simulator later on. There's, you know, it's the middle of the summer, and I live right at the ocean, so there's something going on over at the beach, I think. There's been little kids running up and down the road screaming all day. Oh, well, the only way to do it fast there, Quicksilver, is by using Defender medals on pet boosters. What's going on there, Michael? Thanks for subscribing there, RP. Nah, Quentin, unfortunately, there's no way to re-roll the pet type. going on, Tapir? How you been? Well, the best way to make a nuke anything is to bring along a monk friend. Because it's the boost, the monk's boost, that makes the nuke. Well, thanks there, KTM. I appreciate it. So, I mean, the EV still one-shots rollers, but it's waiting for charged shot to proc. It's not something you can pop. But, you know, if a monk is boosting you. Monk boosts are beast. That's the fissures on the map. They're communal hydra. Taking a little vacation. Nothing wrong with that. Most people are using either Flamar spam on that Kobold wave or doubling up on their walls. Putting a wall behind another wall. What's going on, David? So anyway, I'll do the same old, same old. I'll do two matches and then reform the group, give some other people an opportunity to hop in. Just all about getting that deadly strikes today, so gonna just hang out in Chaos 3. I personally don't necessarily need any more, although I wouldn't complain if I got a couple more spares. But I know a lot of people need them. And it is it's a game-changing shard. Deadly strikes makes things happen for you. Dryads are beasts there, Siku. Here's a Starfall build on my channel. I'm not in a position to carry anybody on the Xbox One there, Smurfing. Yeah, anybody's welcome to join there, Ninja. Just join me right through the Steam group. I got one more run with this group, and then I'll reform and make another one. Well, same map, huh? How odd. I put range on Lavamancer walls there, Lucifer. And Mystic walls. So there's not necessarily anything wrong with range on walls as long as you're putting them on the right walls. Do Flamars this time since I just did fissures. Oops. What happened there? It didn't place. Like I said there, David, I'm not in a position to carry anybody on the Xbox. I don't have the gear. Either your Ascension or the Deadly Strike shard there, Mexadrene. It's a combination of both. Exclamation Flamars in chat to see how I build them. But yeah, Deadly Strikes is where it's at. It's probably one of the most used shards in the game. I bet. Oh, just go to bed there, KTM. Anything that's AoE, Michael. Flamars work. Any of the ground traps work. Earth Shatters work if you can get them to target the geode. Ramsters work great. Flamethrowers work great. Pretty much anything that's an AoE tower goes right through the geode. Well, because everybody gets them there, Apollo. It's just a matter of keeping on grinding. You get the deadly strikes, you just gotta grind it out. Alright, KTM, have a good one. I don't like how Twitch handles small streamers there, Bergie. People's chances of getting more visibility on Twitch is non-existent if you're a small streamer. And I hate that. YouTube doesn't do that to people. I've seen people on YouTube Gaming's front page that's had like 7 or 8 viewers. So YouTube has no problem with small streamers, and Twitch does. Plus the whole thing about Twitch being a larger platform is a myth. Twitch has more streamers. Twitch does not have more viewers. Nobody has more viewers than YouTube. You know? It's got Google. The Googles. But yeah, that's my main reasons. You know, I can get on YouTube's front page like once a week of YouTube Gaming. Twitch that would never ever happen. Thanks, Airblocks. Oh, I'll be streaming more Fortnite. There's no doubt about that. I can't stream on both. I actually tried, and that's the other thing, is Twitch is very, very greedy. I tried to streaming on both. I did for about a month, and Twitch sent me a warning letter saying that since I was partnered, I couldn't, or since I had an agreement with them, I couldn't stream on both platforms. So I said, okay, goodbye. Anyway, like I said, I got no problems with Twitch streamers. Love them all to death. I just don't like Twitch. I don't like how Amazon handles it. Yeah, I was just watching Argic just before I stopped streaming. On my end, it's only delayed about 12 seconds, Lucifer. On your end, it'll be depending on your, you know, how you are from, how far you are from the YouTube servers and all that. Yeah, I mean, I've got a bigger audience on YouTube. It just makes more sense. There's no such thing as free donation loot there, Karate. There was a problem yesterday, though, with the delay. The longer the stream went, the longer people were getting backed up, you know. Yeah, if there was a way to do some sort of loot trading, I would do giveaways and stuff for loot on the channel all the time. I mean, right now I just sell off all my stuff I don't need. That would be massive upgrades to other people, but that feature does not exist, you know? Yeah, all about that luck there, Ninja. Oh, on day one that the trials first hit, back in February, I was playing with Hodor and Omni, and Hodor found a Deadly Strikes right away. He got lucky, you know? It took me about 200 Ascension levels to find my first one. I mean, now I've got just a truckload of them, but it's all about the RNG luck. Luck is greater than all. My favorite is actually the EV2. But the Monk is my second favorite. I have a lot of fun playing on the Monk. It just double jump, you know? Same thing with the Gunwitch. The Gunwitch is a blast too, and it double jump for the win. Just good stuff. Yeah, Ascension level doesn't really decide what tier you're in there, Ninja. I'm on the Xbox solo. I'm in Chaos 6 right now, and I'm at like 120 Ascension. So, I mean, if you're at 64 in Chaos 1, it's probably time to move on. You've been in Chaos 1 a long time. That'd be fine too there, Minnie. I would have no problem with being able to jump that high. That's an interesting, actually an interesting idea for a shard. Because I know they don't want to add a double jump shard. Maybe adding some sort of jump higher type shard. That would be pretty cool. Something for the boots. I mean, we all know they need more boot shards. Hell, half of my heroes don't even have their shard slots full in boots just because there's nothing worth putting in them. And Jackpot's not very good, Smurfing. You'll be disappointed when you find it. The defense health stat there, Sergio, will upgrade your walls. So you just want a better totem, is how to get more health. Anyway, that was 2 runs. Let me go ahead and leave group here. And we'll get another one going. So get ready to join up if you're not ready already. Ready already. Yeah, you definitely want a totem on your walls. That's for sure. I really enjoy playing on the consoles. My problem is not playing on the console. My problem is my account is so far behind that every time I play on the console, I feel like I'm missing out on experience on the PC. What's going on there, Joe? Let's see, let's switch back to Lavamancer for this one, huh? Keep trying to double jump on the Lavamancer. It is not working. No matter how hard I try. Can't complain about the Lavamancer though. He's got the super speed going with his underground activities. I got enough DU? Yeah, I got plenty of DU. Joe Benford, hello, hello. Starts to hail. Oh man, that sucks, Ninja. We're in the... It's actually really mild today. We're like right in the middle of the windy season here in the Pacific Northwest, but the wind is not too bad today. Yeah, about 20 minutes ago there, CJ, so it hasn't been going too long. Lavamancer or Dryad. They're both really, really strong. It's hard to compare the two. I mean, I personally would probably... Oh, speaking of the Nimbus, let's throw a volcano down. I personally would probably pick Dryad over Lavamancer, but I just like the Dryad's defenses more, really. But they're both super, super strong in both aspects, DPS and building. What's going on there, T-Chop? There aren't really any weak heroes there, Bergie. All heroes have their strong points. I live in the U.S. Yeah, I was a big fan of the Jester there, one shot. I would love to see the Jester return. Yeah, there's another one there, Clash. Nightbot will spam it up every now and then. It's on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, you can see it right there. Gots to get you some deadly strikes. Why, oh why, I'm upgrading these walls. Well, hello there, Kim. Good morning in Germany. Or it's night. Good evening in Germany. What, it's 12:30 at night there? I get confused with my early stream and my late stream. My early stream, it's always early in the morning for Germany. There's a lot of DD2 fans in Germany. There's no doubt about it. Gobu, Cookie Binger, Ludru. They're all in Germany. Quite a few people I play with all the time. We're looking for Deadly Strikes there, CJ. So this is Chaos 3. Is that where Deadly Strikes drops? Nightmare doesn't exist anymore, but you already know that. Oh, it's a rough one there, Maurice. Hopefully I make you all jealous and find one. I'll crack open the shards I get after this match. 9:25 p.m. in Brazil. It's, what, 3:25 p.m. in my place. Power transfers Chaos 4 there, Quentin. I'm doing good there, Elite. I may try to get 2 hero spotlights done tonight. I won't be able to get them both edited and uploaded, but I need to get some stuff done. As I mentioned this weekend, I'm going out of town with the wife. We're going to take a little short trip. Well, that's the only way that I'm aware of there, Clash. I've been letting all of them have been getting voted on, Hoodie, and I was actually kind of surprised, but the Dryad's defenses have been losing out every day on the polling. I thought yesterday was going to be the day of the Dryad, and everybody voted Skyguards, like a huge difference. It's been the biggest variance in the straw polls since I started doing them. Well, you can use the same builds you did in C5. Actually, in C6, like Flame Aura spam rules the roost, but the only thing in C6 is the Hex Throwers. You gotta go out and kill them manually. Their range is ridiculous. Yeah, Nightbot will put a link. It's set to go off like every 20 minutes, so Nightbot will spam it up there here in a minute. If you've got the EV2, Reflect Beams are your friend in Chaos 6. Yeah, you can get Steam cards just about everywhere nowadays. You can get them at, you know, convenience stores, Walmart. Everybody's got them. Yeah, if you've got the EV, then just throw Reflect Beams in front of your walls and it'll be good game. Wonder what this volcano's up to. 42 mil. I don't think I have it sharded properly. I just kind of threw random stuff on it. Everything's dying before the projectiles even get there. Yeah, there's still quite a bit coming there, Daniel. The Chaos tiers, from what I understand, are supposed to go up to Chaos 10 eventually. And then there's going to be the Endless mode that comes as well. You can use a medallion or a mark, Matthew. You just want to make sure it has defense health on it. Don't worry about using a totem on it. You don't need that much defense health. And they do hit really hard. Oh, every video I put up, Rock the House, I get a message from one of those. Don't click the links. Like within a first, you know, it's all bots, but like a lot of times, like within the first few seconds of me releasing a new video, there's already a comment in my spam folder from one of those. There's no news on when yet, Daniel. The endless mode will come next. The endless mode is supposed to be the true endgame. It's exclamation chaos 7 there, CJ. There you go. They've been talking about endless mode for months there, Matthew. All the dev streams and everything else. It used to be in the game already. It's called Onslaught. Anytime you hear somebody talking about Onslaught mode, that was the endless mode. But they took it out when they took it out several months ago, and they're redoing it. It's going to come back. It wasn't very satisfying in its current state, and they knew that. So they're fixing it up right. But that's where the real end game is supposed to be. Now, endless mode should be about the gear. I don't even know if it will be endless. I mean, I'd be fine with it if it wasn't endless. If it was something like the, you know, the old survival mode from DD1, I'd be more than happy with that. Yeah, that's pretty much it, Vincent. Cannonball stun helps out quite a bit, and you do get stun fire in Chaos 1. Let's see. The Mega Shark's the most fun, in my opinion, there, Quicksilver, but I get the best numbers using that Controlled Burst 3. But I use the Mega Shark anyway, just because it looks cool. It's fun to use, you know? But if you're just concerned about the numbers, Controlled Burst 3 is pretty good. Oh, it's going good there, Dawson. Max C7, huh? That's impressive, because I've done like hundreds of C7 runs and I'm not maxed yet. It depends on what you're doing. If you're just trying to beat the game, then you're done. If you're trying to actually maximize, and that's what I'm trying to do, that takes an unlimited amount of runs. In fact, I've only got one actual pure max item out of all the hundreds and hundreds of Chaos 7 runs I've done. Nah, only ground traps there, Quentin. Get this disabled. There's something going on the beach there, Clash. So there's a bunch of people. A bunch of little kids out playing and yelling and screaming. Some summer event. It's one of the downsides of living right on the coast. I'm surprised. They were screaming like crazy earlier before I started streaming, so I'm assuming they'll be back. They're probably all doing something right at the moment. Chaos 8 won't be here anytime soon. Onslaught, or Endless Mode, will be here first. I mean, it's a grind game. It's a free-to-play grind game. So, I mean, if that's not what you're into, once you play through it, then you're done, you know? Play something different. I mean, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, just playing through the campaign and not spending a penny on the game, you get, in my opinion, it's a good experience, you know? You have fun. Yeah, it's supposed to be the real end game, Jesse. So the real end game means better loot. The best loot in the game should come there. What we're doing right now is not end game. Chaos 7 is not end game. The game's still, you know, Dungeon Defenders 2 has still got time. Yeah, more story would be cool. I agree there, Omni. Oh, nah, these were little kids. Their Clash. Like, I don't even know how old, but I mean, little enough where standing, just going outside and screaming at the top of their lungs is fun to them. So I don't know how young you have to be for that. I'm assuming like 4 or 5, something like that. Yeah, same thing with me, Matthew. I love action tower defense. Orcs Must Die, the original Orcs Must Die got me hooked on it. When kids do that there, it's because they're on fire from the heat. Well, like I say, there's some kind of summer event going on or whatever, because there's just a lot of people, a lot of foot traffic walking around. Yeah, I mean, it's impossible, really. Or, I don't want to say it's impossible, but it's pretty close to impossible to get fully maxed gear. Watching the Mystic stream from yesterday. I don't know, Clash. I'm not sure, to be honest. I would assume $10 you get probably 1,000. I don't know. I have no clue though. See, it won't let me look right now, will it? Oh yeah, it will. Yeah, $5 gets you 500. $10 gets you 1,100. But you're better off waiting for one of those packages to go on sale and getting one of them. Like the standard pack and all that. Those go on sale just about every time there's a Steam sale. You can get a really good deal. Oh, and here they come. Little kids screaming. To be a mod on my YouTube channel takes an act of God. They're the goat. It's a small channel. I don't need mods. I've got one mod. That's Omni. But I mean, I've got to play with you for a while and know you and be comfortable with you. I take being a mod on my YouTube channel pretty seriously. In my opinion, if you're going to buy shard packs, the only ones you really need are Chaos 3 or Chaos 4. Yeah, Partek's not at all like a mod there, Clash. Partek's been around for a while, but he's only been watching my streams for a month. I've just known him from the forums for a while. I mean, Partek is helpful, don't get me wrong. He helps answer questions and stuff like that. Yeah, the shield shards are a little underwhelming there, Cameron. I used Unholy Fire. I don't even know. I'd have to look. I think destruction is in Chaos 1 there, Saint. I'm not positive, though. Exclamation shards will get you a link to where all the shards are. You hate the gun witch. The gun witch is a blast. How could you hate the gun witch? Maybe they're right outside of your house too, Quentin. Oh yeah, here they go. Beach day continues. Damn kids, get off my lawn. There's no max Ascension, Bergie. Oh man, the gun witch is awesome, Vin. You're missing out. Alright, so that's 2 runs with these guys. I'll do it again, make a fresh group. So feel free to join up. And I'm going to continue on. Like I said, I do want to get some defense spotlights done. What's going on there? Trend, how you doing? She really is really fun to play. I mean, just the combination of the double jump and then the ability to fly is just ridiculously good. I will the GOAT, but I'm not in a position to yet. I'm not geared enough on the Xbox. There's a Lightning Aura spotlight on my channel already, Cameron. Let's see if I got anything good. Bewitching Hour, don't need it. Jackpot, those are all junky. Man, just not getting them, huh? Cataclysm, no, nothing good. Clear up some of this stuff here real quick. I haven't yet there, Maurice. That's on one of the ones on the poll, though. Alright. And I still got one spot open. Yeah, the Malthius Incursion will unlock it and then get the Chaos 7 version. I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't use Defender medals on it until Chaos 7, personally. See, let's get back to Lava Manson a little more here. See if we got enough DU on this one. I think so. It'll probably be alright. Yeah, wanna work. Yeah, we got plenty of DU on this one. I wanted to make sure I could get a volcano in. Just because, why not? Volcanoes are fun. do need some air and a little air control. Yeah, we'll volcano it up right here just for fun. Why not? Yeah, you get it again. The defender medals, or the weapons that you buy with defender medals, drop at your level, or roll at your level. So if you're in Chaos 7 gear and you go buy it, it's gonna, you know, drop a Chaos 7 piece. This pet is a premium pet. You have to use gems to get it from the pet trainer. You transform a regular Gato egg into it. It's called Autumn Meow. Best looking pet in the game, in my opinion. They just did a great job. And I like cats too, so. But I think they did a really good job with that pet. As far as the graphic, that and the ability on it's really good too. What's going on there, Doom? Omni's in chat there, Katrina. Yeah, it's a graphics setting there, Matthew. On the consoles, graphics are all at a minimum. Where on the PC, you can change the graphics and up them. I remember the first time when the Lavamancer first came out on the when the Lavamancer first came out, period. People on the PS4 were just raging about it. But yeah, that's the graphics on max settings on a PC, and you don't really have the max settings option on the consoles, I don't believe. Everyone vote for Slimes. Yeah, Autumn Meow's ability, it's called Cyclone. Increases speed by 50%, attacks deal 155% bonus earth damage. It's like a super sandstorm, basically. It's just, forgot to hit G. It's just for bursts. So we're still not full, so if anybody that's already had some runs wants to hop back in, feel free to hop back in and rejoin. You currently can't get gold pets there, Cameron. They will probably come with the Onslaught or Endless mode when it gets here. Yeah, Deadly Strikes is in Chaos 3, and that's what we're looking for here. The Ninja Cat looks cool, but the ability on it isn't very good. I mean, I've got one. It's all luck of the roll there, Zemi. I've got non-legendary Autumn Meows, too. I've got 3 Autumn Meows. They haven't announced it yet, T-Chat, so we don't know. It's still in the testing phase and the development phase, as far as I know. Theoretically, it should, Light Rain, or Cameron. It's supposed to be the end game, so when that mode comes, it should have better gear and higher difficulties. Not like meaning Chaos 8, but meaning the longer you do it, I'm assuming it's gonna scale up. Oh my god, the screaming kids are driving me nuts. Well, the earth damage doesn't matter, Jesse. Cyclone rolls on Autumn Meow, period. It doesn't matter what ability it is. And the legendary thing is just for looks. You get no benefit over a green pet or a legendary pet. It's all the same. The abilities are the same, the stats are the same. It's just purely for, you know, for novelty purposes. Now, they have said that there's going to be a pet update at some time, too, so hopefully pets get a little more depth to them. But yeah, no reason to get earth damage on your Automute. It's a lottery, you know. I mean, buying any of the premium pets it's a lottery. You know, you might get a legendary one, you might get a green one. I've got a green one, a blue one, and a legendary one. Yeah, maybe one day it'll make a difference in pet rarity, but currently it doesn't. Buff Drago. Drago is like one of the strongest pets in the game, Zemi. You buff Drago anymore and the content will be non-existent. Can't get any more volcano on the volcano. That's as much volcano as I can have. It's nice that the volcano projectiles don't bounce off the geodes. That's kind of awesome. I joined through the Steam group there, Quentin. If you're unfamiliar how to use Steam groups to use matchmaking, just do !join. And it's a little video tutorial on how to use Steam for matchmaking. Take it easy there, Paid Leaf. Have a good one. Thanks for swinging by. Yeah, Glaive the Storms from that Power Surge incursion. The shards are shards. What you get is the only place that drops them. So you want to save as many shards as you can. Shard inventory is an issue right now, though. Hopefully they add some kind of a shard bank or some way to store your shards, because currently it just takes up too many bags. I would like to see a shard bank, personally, where the shards are completely outside of your inventory. But I don't know what they'll actually end up doing. I don't know their clash. If the little kids get any louder screaming out in the road on the beach, I'm probably going to end up shutting it down a little early today. But hopefully they tone it down. If you guys could go out front and just yell, "Get off my lawn," I'd appreciate it. Well, ideally the kids there, Vin. Like I said, there's some kind of summer event going on the beach, so there's just a lot of families, which mean a lot of little kids running around. And little kids can't have fun unless they're screaming. I really want to have the ability to switch around and play the different platforms, but as I've mentioned in several streams now, just my will to grind on those other platforms is just, it's getting less and less because it's just so much of a grind, you know? I asked Trendy to help me out a little bit with that, and I don't think they're going to, but it would be nice if they would. I haven't gotten a response back, but we'll see. I mean, when you look at how much time I've put into my PC account, you know, 4,000 plus hours, there's just no way I could put that much time. Yeah, there'll be lots of Fortnite tutorials coming, Quicksilver, as the game changes. The problem now is, like, the one little tutorial I made, the nuts and bolts farming, it only was valid for about 36 hours, and they patched it. Yeah, part of the game is to grind there, Wyatt, but do you want to try to do it on 3 different platforms? It becomes not, so it's not fun. Yeah, I don't even know exactly there, Vin. You'd have to look at my Steam profile, but I know it's over 4,000 hours. And that doesn't include the before it hit Steam, which there's probably another 1,000 hours in the mix back then during the MOBA stage and everything else. All right. All right, Communal, take it easy. Thanks for swinging by. Let's see, what do we want to do this time? We've gotten this map so many times. I guess we can do some, let's do some weapon mans this time. Get a little weapon manufacturer action going here. $41.33. Yeah, it sounds about right. Like I said, that doesn't include the, you know, I've got 500 to 1,000 hours on the PlayStation. I've got a couple of hundred hours on the Xbox. We've got probably 1,000 hours before the game came to Steam. So, yeah, I mean, I've put a lot of time into the game. I mean, I really enjoy the game, and I enjoy keeping on playing it. It's just, I don't necessarily enjoy grinding through the same progress over and over again. I don't mind grinding C7. It's just grinding that progression. It wears on you after a while, you know? I actually do enjoy playing on the console, though. Originally, I planned on making the PS4 my primary platform that I play the game on. But at the time, it was just so glitchy that I ended up going back to the PC. That should probably do it. I think the ballista is on that straw pole now. Matthew? Yeah, it does on the Xbox as well, Vin. It's actually, in my opinion, it's actually worse on the Xbox than on the PlayStation. And it depends on which map, too. Like, it's really weird on the Xbox, I'll have just a ridiculously high frame rate until the loot starts dropping. As soon as loot starts dropping on the map, it just drops and drops and drops. Proton beams, you definitely want to use a medallion there. I'm just saying. The flame arrows you can use either. You're going to get best results or more consistent results with a medallion, but you can use a mark if that's all you have and still do pretty well with it. Oh, good lord, how did I forget? Gotta get a volcano in. I can't have the Lavamancer in my deck and not use a volcano. That's just not right, right? There we go. Yeah, there's a new one there, Quicksilver. Nightbot should, like I said, Nightbot should be spamming it. It just is, it's a matter of what you're used to, Wyatt. Like when I go from playing at 140 frames per second on the PC and I hop on the console and I'm down to 30 frames per second, it's a pretty noticeable difference for me. But it's just, it's a matter of what you're used to, you know. People that put absurdly high Ascension requirements on Chaos maps are people you probably aren't going to have fun playing with anyway, the goat. I mean, it's ridiculous to do that. It's basically their way of saying, look at me, I'm Ascension 600. You know? I mean, there's no reason for it at all. You could type it in when you start the map, Matthew. Yeah, I've got a 144 hertz monitor. You can't right now because console commands are gone, but I use outside program to monitor that stuff anyway. Yeah, he's talking about joining Publix. You used to be able to check your FPS just through the console in game, and there's actually talk about bringing some console commands back. I know there was people talking on the forums about it. You get there, Cameron. You get to a point where you get so close to the Defender Metal cap where you don't really use the gold anymore, so it just stacks up. So it's nice when a new update comes, because then I've got all this gold built up to, you know, to get all the new stuff upgraded, which is awesome. I mean, when you've got a bunch of heroes, I mean, just getting a full set of armor and relics on all of my heroes and upgrading them all, it would cost like 50, 60 million gold. So I'll always have the gold, you know. And then after I get that stuff upgraded, then I regrind out more gold. But like right now I'm using Defender medals on upgrades just because I get to the cap and have nothing to spend them on other than pet boosters. I mean, I could buy more pets, but I don't really need any more of those pets. Thank you very much for subscribing there, MJ Folds. I appreciate it a ton. And I think I might have missed RP like an hour ago. Sorry about that, man. The Nimbus is really strong, Matthew. I hope the Nimbus wins. I mean, I'm going to do all the hero spotlights anyway, but I'm just letting the community pick the order of which I do them. Alright, Clash, take it easy. Nightbot has 360,000 subs. I believe it. Nightbot is, I'm pretty sure, is probably the most used bot on Twitch or YouTube for streaming. Get him, Volcano! The Nimbus is insanely beast. It amazes me that more people don't use it. It's really, really good. I mean, not that the Hornets and Slimes aren't. They're both really, really good too. But now that the Nimbus, the cost of laying one down is lowered, oh man, it's a no-brainer to use them. They are crazy, crazy good. They just hit like a truck. I personally haven't had any problems with it there, I'm just saying, but I know people have talked about it. A lot of my stuff gets reset every time there's an update. Like, I always have to go through and adjust my audio settings and a bunch of other stuff. But I haven't had any problems with my autocollect setting changes. Well, that's all a matter of opinion. There, Vantage, you can really solo with any heroes. My go-to heroes are the Squire, the Monk, and the EV, really. It used to be the Huntress as well, but I'm not using the Huntress quite as often anymore. I mean, the fastest, I think, is Flame Auras and Lightning Aura spams, Light Rain, so I mean, that's what I use if I'm just farming solo. If I'm not streaming, I just spam up the Auras, Flame and Lightning, stack them all up, and go ham. Nimbuses do more damage than Hornets, but, I mean, Hornets have their use, you know? Why am I bothering looking? Can't stop looking. I will probably actually, with the change to Earth Shatter Towers, I may end up adding the Apprentice to the mix in my fourth slot for my normal go-to grind build. Thanks for subscribing there, Arthur. I appreciate it. Whatever you signed up for. There they go. Man, we keep getting sewers. Yeah, Earth Shatters are beastly there, Michael. They're just really, really in a good place right now. Thanks there, Legendary. I appreciate it. Let's see, so we've done Fishers. I don't want to swap too much. I guess we'll just do the regular old grinder build here. Way overkill. So much overkill, it's not even funny. Yeah, I'll do a fresh group after this one. It took forever for this group to fill up, so I know a lot of people aren't interested in C3 anymore, even if the deadly, you can't ever have enough deadly strikes. I mean, I've got like 30 of them, and I'm still looking for more. So, I mean, deadly strikes is just, it's one of the most needed shards in the game. Yeah, there's lots of bugs still in there, Quicksilver. Well, you get to the attack speed really quick. I mean, as far as the look of them, the quickest they can get down to, it used to be 1 shot per second, but I think now it might be every 0.75. I'm not even sure. Let's see. I'll throw one in and look. Oops, wrong hero. Let's go with Juice instead. Looks like I got some Ascension spent. Can't swap to the same hero. There we go. So, or yeah, 0.75 now you can get it down to. So, I mean, that's as good as it gets with the Earth Shatter, you know. You can't go any faster than that. So if they got it to 0.75, then that's just, like I said, that's as far as it goes. We'll take a look at this one now. It just wrecks it, though. The mobs are actually dying too fast to get the full benefit. But yeah, the Earth Shatters are beastly. I mean, you look at just the amount of damage they do. Look at their DPS number, 2.14 million. Just crazy good. 600,000 attack damage, even if it doesn't crit. Every 0.75 seconds. So just insanely strong. Yeah, there's no quick way to do it there, boss. To get max C7 gear, there's a huge range that drops. Even when you get to the top tier of C7 gear, to get absolutely max level stuff, it's practically impossible. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours is how you would do it. I mean, like I said, all of the Chaos 7 runs I've done, and I've only got one piece that's maxed. That's fully maxed. The highest it can go, you know? Get this Earth Shatter kicking back here. I'm using a medallion, Vincent. I've got an Earth Shatter hero spotlight on my channel. That's what I'm using. Is that exact setup there. Yeah, the Haunt ability comes from Dragolich, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, my max piece is a totem there, Matthew. It's actually on my Abyss Lord Walls, believe it or not. I should put it on my Squire, but... Let's see. That guy right there is the only fully max piece I have. But, I mean, the difference between getting something that's 22,973 and getting something that's 22,800 is absolutely minuscule. I mean, I do it just, you know, I mean, the will to get to the top, that kind of thing. Yeah, weapon manufacturers are pricey. It's a lot of DU. Flame arrows cost less. You figure a weapon manufacturer, for 3 nodes, it's 120 DU. So that's 40 DU per node. You could do 4 flame arrows for that much. You know? Pretty much any of them, there they go. Well, I don't want to say any of them, but... Thanks for subscribing there, Sparkos. I mean, the Monk works great, the Gun Witch works great, the Lavamancer works great, EV2 works great. I mean, there's a lot of boss melting heroes. I use a medallion on mine there, Bryce. I've only been going for like an hour, Ninja, so I'm sure I'll do a few more runs. Like I said, part of it varies on how loud the these damn brat kids get. They changed their scaling and their attack rate there, Kieran. Their defense power scaling, their crits, or actually their crit scaling was always really high. But their attack rate used to be 1, you can only get it down to 1 per second, and it got dropped to 0.75. Then the cost, the DU cost got lowered. They were beastly before, but they were expensive, so people didn't use them a lot. Yeah, attack rate is in, defense rate is in Chaos 4. In trees, I use Fortification, Deadly Strikes, and that McBufferson, the World Tree McBufferson. Thanks for subscribing there, Austin. No clue yet there, boss. They haven't revealed a whole lot about it other than they're working on it. I'm hoping... Well, I got mixed emotions on it. I like having like a true endless mode where you can go as long as you want. But on the same note, like the original Dungeon Defender setup was pretty awesome. Thanks for subscribing there, Rage Quit. The you know, survival mode in the original game was very addicting. Not many people do there, Matthew, but some do. I personally don't. I mean, the game, the current status of the game is there's just no reason to have tanks. You don't need a tank for any game mode, any tier, any map. So other than just wanting to have fun on your Squire, it's almost, you know, it's just not required. It actually, most of the times when you see a tank, the tanks actually usually slow things down, because they want to tank stuff all away from the defenses. And that, you know, that's just bad play. Alright, Michael, take it easy. Exclamation flame R in chat there, Bryce. We'll get you all the variations. Thanks there, Goat. Appreciate it. Yeah, the Barbarian will be one of the next couple of heroes that come for sure. We know that on the list, like upcoming sooner rather than later, is the Barbarian and then the gender-swapped heroes. Which the gender-swapped heroes are going to be, you know, the ones from the original game, from Dungeon Defender 1. It's a lot of fun to play there, I'm just saying, and the abilities are ridiculously good. Alright guys, so I will go ahead and leave group again and start a freshie, so feel free to join on me if you care to. And then if the match doesn't fill up and you want to get another run or two in, you've already joined, feel free to just hop back in. It's all good. All one word there, gamer. There it is. It's a win streak bonus there, Dawson. Once you get to 4 wins in a row, you start getting an extra shard from that tier. Not that I'm aware of, Tommy. Yeah, I mean, power transfer, deadly strikes, and defense rate is the starting point for every defense there, Quicksilver. That's the go-to setup. You should start with that with everything, and then vary it out from there with what you use. DD1 was on PC, the Xbox. I think it was even on Android. I know Dungeon Defenders Eternity was on Android as well. Oh, I don't know there, MS. When I first did it, I probably did it with like 12,000 relics. I did it in maximized C5 gear. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Jovi. Yeah, that'd be cool as hell if you got extra medals for the win streak. That's for dang sure. I hate it when people can't hit continue. Eventually there, Mike, but probably not in the immediate future. I've got a lot of grinding to do on the Xbox still. I've just got to get remotivated to do it again. Yeah. Everybody gets there. It's just all about the gear. There's no required Ascension for any Chaos level, Brandon. Only the party leader can open the UI. Doesn't show whose party. Yeah, double Defender medals weekend would be awesome. I would so load up on pet boosters. Thanks there, Austin. I think one day they might do that. Thanks there, Neon Nitro. I appreciate it, man. Whichever one. Any Q to Chaos 7. Alright. I'm looking for Deadly Strikes. I can't get to Deadly Strikes in Chaos 7. So I'm leaving group. So once again, feel free to join on me. I mean, I had to know that's the first place I was going to look, you know? See, we got many in here still. There we go. Yeah, that invulnerability and the stun bell I never really used a lot, but when that incursion first came out back last year, that invulnerability was good stuff. Alright, Daniel, take it easy. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, it's all about the power transfer there, Quicksilver. Thanks for subscribing there, Deshaun. I do appreciate it. Well, either rethink your build or look at your gear there, Brum, and see if you're ready for Chaos 5. Well, I'm tempted to start grinding again there, Ryan, but it'll be solo grinding on the Xbox. It's just, it's such a chore, you know, to grind out all the levels. Well, we haven't gotten this match yet. Like 5 million and change there, the goat. I don't have my best relic on the Viper's Fangs. It doesn't work because the group's full there, Quentin. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Yuri. Good enough. Let's just throw some LSAs in just for good measure. Just to overkill the overkill. Alright, Snips, take it easy, man. Thanks for joining. Yeah, particularly in Chaos 1. I mean, if you got any decent drops at all from your last couple of maps in campaign, just go right to Chaos 1. The Ascension levels really don't matter. Well, it's just the higher the difficulty you are, the more experience you get. Yeah, I just put the walls on just for bosses to be safe. It's just habit there, Quicksilver. You don't need walls. I mean, realistically, if I was grinding this solo, I would put 2 flame R's at each opening, and then come back over here and relax, and watch a movie or something. Yeah, some more air would be good, huh? Didn't think about that. I'll throw one right there. Spacing out. Now the good thing about putting the blocks here is a lot of times that lane will fly down to the blockade and then the flame R just takes them out. And you can also, a little tricky placement, but you can put a flame R up in this tree. Actually, it's too close to the other flame R I have, but you can get a flame R up in that tree there, which is nice. My first time playing Dungeon Defenders. The very first time I played it, I didn't like it. The original game. I had a friend that talked me into playing it. I was playing a lot of Orcs Must Die then. And he's like, dude, you gotta try out this game. And I played it, and I didn't really care for it. And then I kept playing it with him, and kind of ended up getting hooked and loving it. So at first look, I didn't like it, the original game. But that didn't last long. It grew on me quick. It's going good there, MD Gamer. M3, what's up? Yeah, I got a feeling they're not going to care how many hours I played on it there, Goat. Oh, the Lavamancer's not dead there, Chippery. The Lavamancer's a beast. A lot of people use the Lavamancer. I was doing the same thing, Light Rain. I was a big WoW player back then, and I actually took a break from World of Warcraft and just kind of tooled around a little with Orcs Must Die, and just absolutely loved it. I played quite a few MMOs personally. I mean, I put the most time into World of Warcraft, but you know, I played SWTOR, I played Eon, I've played Warhammer Online. I actually loved Warhammer Online. I was so bummed when that game died. Guild Wars 2 expansion next month. Guild Wars 2 I did not play. I tried to play it, and I was playing, I don't even remember what else I was playing at the time when it first came out, but I ended up just going back to what I had been playing as I liked that game more. Let's go with another Flame, or another Skyguard too, just to kill those guys at the spawn. Yeah, I played Eon. I actually played Eon before it even released. I played it on, when that game first entered early access, North Americans couldn't play it in like the early beta stages. So I started, I got a account started on, I think it was actually on, it was on Asian servers. I'm not sure which country it was from. But I started, you know, I did set up an account through proxy. It's a beautiful game. At the time that Eon released, there was nothing that pretty. There was no game out there that pretty. I don't even remember, to be honest with you, Quicksilver, what I played. I didn't even play it far enough to get my wings. I don't know if you still have to play through to get to those. Well, I divided that there, Kieran. Originally, my very first WoW hero that I took seriously, I mean, my first one was a warrior. The first one I took seriously was a mage, and I got the mage all the way up to High Warlord, back when it was actually difficult to do so. And then after that, I switched to a rogue. And from all of, well, from like mid stages through Burning Crusades all the way till when I quit playing it, I was maining on the rogue. I just really enjoyed the PvP on the rogue. Just so much fun, sneaking around, wrecking up fools in Stormwind, or wrecking up fools in Orgrimmar. I had two rogues. I had a gnome rogue and I had an orc rogue. Yeah, all of the ground traps hit through hit through geodes, Bryson. So our Azor traps all smash right through them. For some reason, I think I want to say I played a Ranger type there, Quicksilver, but like I said, it's been so long, it's been years, and I just don't remember. The EV2 is all about the charged shard there, Cyan. Once you get that, there will be no comparison between a Squire and an EV2 in damage to rollers. We're looking for deadly strikes there, Silas, so this is Chaos 3. It's the only place you can get it. Everything's getting wrecked. Nah, the gear I have is not the highest that can be acquired. Like I was saying earlier, there's a big range in the... When you get to the highest tier of Chaos 7, there's a range of several thousand points, like on relics, that drops. So, I mean, your chances of getting an absolute maximized piece are very, very, very low. I won this... I haven't spent any on it there, Quentin. I won this skin in a trendy giveaway on one of their Friday streams. So, I mean, I haven't spent a penny on the skins. Nah, I guess I can't say that because I have bought skins with gems that came with the collector's edition or whatever. But I haven't, like, I've never bought gems just to buy a skin for any hero ever. I've got this one and the Squire's expensive one. Yeah, Warhammer, the problem with Warhammer Online was the balance. It was impossible to get the sides balanced, so when you had those big RVR battles, it was just ridiculous. You know, it would be 500 against 50 or whatever. It was just insane, the amount of imbalance. Well, Joseph, we know that the Barbarian's going to be coming, and we know that the opposite genders of the original 4 heroes will be coming. What's going on there, Z? How you doing? Yeah, the Gun Witch is a blast there, Light Rain. The Dryad's really, really strong, but it doesn't give you the... Even though the Dryad has double jump and the fly, it doesn't feel like the Gun Witch, to me. The Gun Witch feels more mobile. Well, I don't really know what's coming next, Chippery. I can tell you my guess. My guesses would be in the next few updates, we're going to get the Endless Mode. Trendy keeps all that stuff secret until they announce it there, Chippery, so no one knows. But anyway, I would guess that the Onslaught or Endless Mode is going to be upcoming within the next few. I would guess that the Barbarian is probably coming within the next few updates. And then I think at least one of the gender swaps will be coming in the next few updates. I don't know, but I think that the Adept will be the next gender swap, which is the female apprentice. He's gonna build that one out. I'll go over here. I think I've got 32 of them there, M3. But I mean, there's only 1 or 2 defenses in the game that I don't use it on. Well, it's hard to really say there, Z. It's all about your preference, really. If it was me personally, and I had the EV2 and the Abyss Lord, I would probably go with like the Gun Witch, or if you want another builder, go with the Dryad or the Lavamancer. It depends on what you want, really. I mean, there's no wrong choice, that's for sure. I don't want to have a loss down here because of a respawn. I think Destruction's in Chaos 1 there, Mikey, but I'm not positive. Exclamation Shards will give you a definite answer. Same on all defenses. They're sleepy. After crit chance, you want to go with the range gambit. The only defenses are different is ones that offer some sort of slow or whatever. The Dragolich is a bigger game changer than getting any hero, really, Z. Dragolich adds a ton. Just an absolute ton to the game. Right, I think we're probably good, huh? Did I put it? Yeah, we got a Skyguard there. Yeah, everything's gonna get owned. Yeah, there's places you can get outside of almost every map there, Quentin. Destruction's Chaos 2. Oh, they must have changed it. It used to be really early. Let me look. Let me see here. I'll bring it up on screen here once I get the DD2 shards site up. Let's see, let's see. Destruction. Nope, Destruction's Chaos 1. That's what I thought. Yeah, I didn't think that sounded right. Chaos 2. see here. Have all this set back up? Yeah. What's all the commands? Sadly, I wasn't able to list all the commands there, War Team. Nightbot didn't allow for any more characters in chat. But there's a lot of them. You can't get golden pets currently. Golden pets will return when endless mode or onslaught mode comes back to the game. So there's no way to get them in the game currently on any platform. Yeah, you get Dragolich from the Treasure Pirate. 7,500 Defender medals. Right there in your tavern. Nah, I don't do carry silence. I play with viewers and that's it. Now the Golden Bear Cure is a special one there, Quentin. It comes from the Carnival event. You get just the standard pet hatches from Golden Pets. You don't get any of the special pets. Golden Pet is just, it's just a visual. It's a novelty. It's just for vanity only. Like that little guy right there. It just turns them gold. It doesn't do anything. Yeah, it doesn't do anything additional. It's, like I said, it's just a vanity item. But, it's still fun to have. Gots to get your vanity items too. Oh yeah. Quite a few maps have been revived. But you know, Kieran, the one map that needs to be here. The packages go on sale, Chippery, but I think straight up gems, I don't see too many sales for that. But the packages all include gems, and those do go on sale. Dragolich is the one that's named Dragolich. There's silence. It's called the Terror Dragolich, I believe. It's called Smashing Fists there, Mikey. You always get one shard from the tier that you're playing, and then another shard from a lower tier of what you're playing there, Crosshairs. So, like if you're doing C5, you will always get a C5 shard, and then you'll get a shard from either campaign through C4. Alright, the goat, take it easy. Yeah, it's a shard there, Mikey. The thing that makes the monk float is the Glaive of the Storms. It comes from Power Surge Incursion, or you get it from the Wayfarer in town with Defender medals after you've done the incursion. You have to do the incursion once to unlock it. Oh, anyway, I was about to ramble on about my favorite DD1 map. The one that they need to bring is Aquanos. We gotta have Aquanos. Dragolich is the best overall DPS pet. There's that, as it will work with any build. So, I mean, if you're new to the game, or if you're unsure of how you want to play your DPS, Dragolich is the place to go, because Dragolich will be effective no matter how you build it. The key with Power Surge is either bring a friend, just one friend, and one of you build and one of you DPS, or bring a Dryad, as the trees don't despawn. So you basically get free walls that don't go away. Now, how I did it, Omni and I did it on release day when it first came out, the day it came out, and he built and I DPS'd and we just wrecked it. It's all different by tier there, Mad Dog. Each Chaos tier's got different enemies, so it varies by tier. Whatever tier you're looking for particularly, You know, say you're trying to get into Chaos 2, just exclamation Chaos 2 in chat. There you go, guys. There is the straw poll right there. Nightbot finally put it up again. So if you want to vote on what defense spotlight come next, go to that straw poll there and pick what you want to see next. Thanks for subscribing there, Philip. I appreciate it. I think the biggest one there, MD Gamer, would be Deadly Strikes. You know, you want to get more range. I mean, that's the only required. You're not using that as a DPS tower. But, I mean, it never hurts to get more DPS out of it, too, though. But Deadly Strikes for sure. If Chaos 7 had Cyborgs, I'd probably use Heavy Cannonballs. Oh man, I would love to see the Jester. The artwork's been done on the Jester. If you look at really, really old videos on my channel of the Carnival event, that are like, the videos would have to be like well over a year old. It shows the Jester in the Carnival event map. I don't think the Wailing Glaive drops anymore, Zoltan. I'm not positive on that, though. I haven't seen it anywhere. Drenching Strikes does exactly what it says it does there, Sam. You have to use that in combination with other things. Drenching Strikes is amazing. If you use Drenching Strikes on a weapon that has storm damage, you get free crowd control. It stuns up everything in the lanes. The Bear Pet, Bear Kira, is a crowd control, Zach. It's a really good crowd control, but it's not going to give you damage if you're looking for more damage. But what it is going to do is stop everything in place in that lane, or make them go just ungodly slow for a time. I personally like the Penta 3 there, Smith. Any weapon with the Penta 3 shot type is great for the Apprentice. Yeah, I use Drenching Strikes on a lot of my builds. I'm using it right now on the EV. 90% full. Let me look through my shards real quick again. Gotta be a Deadly Strikes in here, right? All I want is one. I'm not being greedy. Can't seem to get one today, though. Get a lot of those dumb Cataclysm shards, which I've got so many of. Getting a lot of oil slicks, too. Fight Me Not, that's a good one, but I've already got it. Yeah, as long as it's not a lane that has knock-up resistance. There we go. He's already down that way. I'll go this way. What else do we got? I don't have the Lava Mancer anymore, do I? Alright, well, he's using Weapon Mans. I'll go with Weapon Mans. Just so we match the same theme. Yeah, what's going on there, Legendary? It's only been since yesterday. There we go. Yeah, all of the EV's defenses are really, really good. The Betsy sword. The Betsy sword looks really cool. The only reason I use Auto Meow is because my Squire is a ability power Squire. So or not Auto Meow, Meowmere. God, the Terraria fans are all gonna kill me. That's 2 streams in a row. I called it the wrong thing. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go like that just for fun. We have Sky Guards in over here. No. Anyway, I use Meowmere just for the stats. It has a chance of rolling higher stats if you buy it in full Chaos 7 gear from the Wayfarer than the ones that can drop in-game. So that's the reason I use Meowmere. That, and it's fun to chase people around with lots of cats, you know. Gotta have the kitty cats. Yeah, I like the Nuke Monk. You can also go like a pole smash build or a Chi Blast build, are very effective. But I use the Nuke Monk because, I mean, it's pretty much your defenses kill all the mobs. All you really need to kill is the bosses, and the Nuke Monk just gets it done. I got me a Meowmere in Terraria too. The Summoner Archer, the Archers now are pretty beast. But yeah, I remember them, that rapid fire. That was good stuff. They were way OP in Dungeon Defenders Eternity. Exclamation shards in chat there, Silence. We'll get you the link to all the shards. It's called Unholy Fire is the name of the shard that you're looking for. It's not that good. It's more of a novelty than anything else. Like I was mentioning earlier, tanks are an unnecessary thing in the game right now. So there's no reason to have a tank. I mean, unless you just feel like playing one. If you feel like playing one, then have at it. But tanks are not required right now. So, I mean, it's fun to flame stuff up, but its effectiveness is nowhere near as much damage as I can get out of other heroes, you know? The EV2 decoy is the best tank. Well, good luck there, Legendary. Come on out, baddies. Where's the siege roller at? Down here. Alright, Veslin, take it easy. Oh, it's already dead. The blinking bow, you just gotta realize it's a stun, plus you're able to hit multiple targets with the dot. The locked shard is from the incursion weapons, or the weapons you buy from the Wayfarer there, Chippery. Out of the 4 originals, the Monk is a really good builder. Like, going through the campaign, you can go all the way through the campaign just using the Squire and the Monk. Pretty easily. And then for DPS, just whatever you want. I've used the Huntress, I've used the Monk, and I've used the Apprentice on different playthroughs. Yeah, what's up there, Mad Dog? It's up to you there, Smith. This is Chaos 3 there, Chronosphere. Looking for Deadly Strike shards. Yeah, it's luck based. There, Kim. sadly, there's nothing that you do that changes that. You can have a flawless run and get a green chest, and you can have just the ugliest run ever and get a legendary. It's from a shard, Chippery. There's no special abilities that are from any piece of gear. Everything is shard based. Now there are, you know, those lock shards, of course, which the lock shards are only in a specific piece of gear, but it's still shard based. Well, the easiest way to do Chaos 5 is not going to be with traps or auras or silence, so I would recommend you pop those relics off and put them on other heroes. The easiest thing for Chaos 5 is using projectile towers. There's only 2 geodes, one in wave 4 and one in wave 5. Yeah, I'm ability power hero crit on this guy. Exclamation stats there, Godly. A Squire main for sure. I love the Squire, but I'm not a fan of playing the Squire as DPS. I like ranged heroes. In every game I play, I like to shoot stuff. Ah, it feels good, Joseph. I can't believe it. It still amazes the crap out of me. Yeah, Ramsters and Cannonballs are a great choice there, Chippery. I think I did it on the Xbox with Flamethrowers and Cannonballs. It's right there under my nameplate there. Chronosphere 1682 right now. Yeah, I just really like, I like to shoot stuff. I mean, even with the Squire, to be honest with you, most of the time when I play him, I just throw cats at people. I don't actually use that unholy fire very often, but I do like throwing cats at people. And if I'm not using cats, then I like throwing the Betsy's empowered beam at people. Yeah, you gotta refresh there, Quentin. There's 100 and some people watching. 127 is what it shows me. Alright, so I think that's been 2 runs with this group, so I'll go ahead and leave the group. And try again. Ooh, that's cool looking. Shame it's not Chaos 7. What's that thing look like? Oh, it doesn't look as cool. It looks cooler on the ground than it does in person. Got the little pitchfork on the back. Definitely kind of cool looking though. Alright, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave group and start a new one. So, like I mentioned, feel free to, if it doesn't fill up, feel free to rejoin me. Yeah, it's the number that it shows of people watching is not accurate. It always bounces around and varies. It never shows a good figure, unfortunately. Gonna have to wait a while, huh? The not having a console sucks. Hopefully they add that back in. Like I mentioned earlier in the stream, there's talk about it on the forums right now. So I think people have complained about not being able to disconnect from games. It comes from a Chaos 3 shard pack there, Pop. So it's, you know, you can get Chaos 3 shard packs from other tiers, but it's random. The only way to guarantee a Chaos 3 shard pack is by doing Chaos 3. Yeah, I was talking about the Squires one there, Quentin, not the Betsy's Empowered Beam, not the Lightning. I don't use that one on the Monk. It's not very good. The Wayfarer tells you there, Vince. if you go to the Wayfarer in town, he tells you where everything drops if you haven't unlocked it yet. The kitty cat sword. Alright, Z, have a good one. Thanks for staying up late, man. Hanging in there. I'll probably do one more group there, Cedric. And then maybe call it a night. We'll have to see here. Depends on if I get a Deadly Strikes or not. I want another one. Unfortunately, every time it does that, I lose my win streak bonus. That sucks. The sell value only goes by rarity. So you can't compare like a mythical item to a legendary item based off of the sell value. What time is it where I am? It's coming up on 5 p.m. So it's pretty early still. I will be streaming again late tonight for my late night stream. That'll be at 11 p.m. Pacific time. Yeah, that sucks there, Shadowhunter. I don't know why they do that. Yeah, if you look at two items of the same rarity, the sell value, you can check its tier by the sell value of it. I debated on firing up the Xbox tonight there, Cedric. I won't be doing any group runs. I'll just be solo grinding since I don't have any gear. The highest chaos tier gives you the highest amount of gold there, Mad Dog. So the best way is to progress. You know, if you progress up and get into the higher chaos tiers, you'll get lots more gold. Exclamation Flamars in chat there, Crosshairs will get you a link to my entire build for the Flamars. That's the only effective way right now, Matthew, so I mean, I don't know how it got named Mule, because I mean, I don't have like a separate hero that I don't use to get gear on. I use my DPS hero. I throw all the best stuff and I put a bunch of good relics on my DPS hero when I'm going out. And that's what I use. Now, I mean, that makes it my mule, but it's just the hero I'm playing on, you know. I'm not sure, Owen. This may end up being the last group, so 2 more maps. It depends on if all the little kids playing get any louder or not. I think that's probably good. Did I put a Skyguard over here? I can't remember. Yep, there's a Skyguard there. Well, yeah, like I said, Pop, it comes from a Chaos 3 shard pack. So when you do a map, you get 1 shard pack from the tier that you're in, and 1 shard pack from a lower tier. So if you're doing Chaos 5, you get 1 Chaos 5 shard pack, and you get 1 campaign through Chaos 4 shard pack. You just happened to get a Chaos 3 shard pack that had Deadly Strikes in it. But if you're directly looking for that specifically, you're gonna be guaranteed a Chaos 3 shard pack by doing Chaos 3, you know. Oh, I have said something to them a million times here, Kieran. Aquanos would be just awesome. It was my favorite map in the original game by a long shot. The most awesome map ever. Part of that is my wife plays the Xbox, so I mean I can't tell her to log off and let me play my game that I play on 2 other platforms right now. That'd be a little rude. But she uses the Xbox a lot, so that's why you don't see me playing a ton on the Xbox. I mainly play on the Xbox when she's at work. Yeah, Morago would be nice. Oh, here they come again. The screaming brats. God, man, I wish whatever it is that's going on the beach would get over with. I think there will be more stuff like that coming eventually, Corey. The treadmill stuff. I mean, all those treadmill items were like just amazing in the original game. Yeah, the hero damage on the EV2 can go up, but you gotta remember that hero damage stat comes from all your gear. So the difference between having a 10-5 piece and an 11-3 piece is just nothing, you know? Because your hero damage stat comes from every armor piece, not just your weapons. I'm sure a lot of people need that there. It's a hot item there, Alex. If you play DPS on the EV2, it's a must-have. Well, they'd have to take away the weapon then, though. If they gave the, you know, the reason the Abyssal or the Summoner in the original game had 2 pets was it had no weapons, you know. I think it'll be soon, Owen. I think it'll be within the next few updates. Now, I know that it's being worked on right now. It's just a matter of when. You want to go hero damage and hero crit with charge shot for the EV2. Just ignore ability power altogether. Exclamation EV2 in chat will show you the exact build I use. I mean, nothing is as quick killing rollers as one-shotting them. And the Lavamancer one-shots them, the Monk one-shots them. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see there, Joseph. The Monk build I use... I don't remember what the... Or it's nuke. Exclamation nuke. N-U-K-E in chat will get you the Monk build. But it just devastates everything. Yeah, those haunting shards are actually not very good. Raven Host and haunting and all that. I mean, they're something to fill up a shard slot, but they're not going to give you a big increase in damage. A lot of those are... I mean, I use one... Who do I use one on? I think I use one on my Dryad. But it's not a significant impact. But if you don't have anything else to throw on there... I don't think there's not a command set up for it, Zach, but it's in my Hero Spotlight playlist. The Hero and Defense Spotlights. Nah, Chi Blast doesn't one-shot anything. It's the Monk's pet that does it. Like I said, watch that video, exclamation nuke. It'll show you the whole build. It's the exact thing that I'm using right now. I think it's GW there, cool guys. Just exclamation GW. I think GW will get it. Maybe. Yeah, there it is. The Ice Needle. All about the Ice Needle for the Gun Witch. You can spam that bad boy if you do it right. Just machine gun him. Dead before I got there. The Mega Shark is the most fun. You'll get more effectiveness out of the Controlled Burst 3 there, Kieran, but the Mega Shark definitely is the most fun. So, I mean, of course it's all about fun. Alright, Alex, take it easy. Thanks for swinging by, staying up late. So, I mean, you know, you should be putting fun over everything else. And the Mega Shark definitely brings the fun. Lots of machine gun action. There's only a couple of weapons in the game that I've ever seen 8 shots per second, and the Mega Shark is one of them. So it's good stuff. I'm sure there's a song about it there, Dark Owl. I like that Control Burst 3 I get the best results from. Control Burst 2 shoots kind of slow. Hell, I think there's like a dozen songs about it. Yeah, we're just looking for Deadly Strikes today there, Dark. That's from doing the... That's Xbox exclusive there, Cedric. It's from doing the Yeti incursion on the Xbox. You get it the first time you do it. You get it as a reward, or you have a chance of getting it as a reward or something like that. So we had a spot open up. The Jester was my main DPS in DD1 too there, Kieran. I absolutely loved playing the Jester. Once you got that wheel down, man, it was huge. Flamar is probably be the easiest there, Joseph. What are we doing? We got the slow loading going on. I hit continue. Why is it not continuing? Some people have been talking about that continue bug coming back. Thanks for subscribing there, FRK. I didn't hear it go off, but I do appreciate it very much. If you have high enough Ascension there, cool guys, you can mix whatever you want with it. Oh, you can farm the Shark Pet? Sweet. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's not as good as Dragolich, though. So it's, other than the novelty purposes, it's almost pointless to farm it, I think. Now that coming from a guy who doesn't have one yet. But from what I've been told, it's not anywhere near Drago. But, you know, Sharknadoes. Who doesn't want some Sharknadoes, you know? Thanks for subscribing there, Mad Hatter. I appreciate it very much. Got no juice. There's some more juice. I don't think that's all of it yet. I'll have to see. Thanks for subscribing there, Googs. Not anywhere near Drago, but it's fun. My day's been going good there, Brandon. Nothing like starting the day with a little DD2, you know? I'm going to play a little Fortnite this afternoon, I think. I'm not going to stream again until later tonight, but I'm going to play a little Fortnite, see if I can't make a little more progress there into Canny Valley. Good enough. All the auras in DD1 were awesome. I absolutely loved it. Joe, you're probably playing Fortnite right now, aren't you? Yeah, you can get them all for free there, Tenna. It'd take you a while, but you can grind it all out. That's the kind of the awesome thing about DD2 is there is absolutely zero pay-to-win aspect to the game. Everything in the game, or everything like as far as heroes and everything, you can earn. Now there's a definite pay to progress and a pay for convenience factor. I was going to, Kieran, and I logged in and all my stuff was gone from my tavern and I got pissed and uninstalled. Man, my tavern was full of Ultimate Plus gear. All over the floor, just scattered. And all that stuff is all gone. It all disappeared. And that just irritated me beyond end. I mean, I could always mod it and get all cheaty, but I've never played Dungeon Defenders that way, so I don't think I would do it again. Or I don't think I would ever do it that way. Just when I was brought into the game, I was brought in by a guy that was just so anti-cheat, you know, so he refused to use mods. Sorry. But yeah, just all that stuff gone. Little kids getting all screamy again. I think I'll make this one the last run here. Thanks for subscribing there, Stars. I appreciate it. Yeah, gear that drops is based off of the strongest hero in your deck there, FRK. So it doesn't matter what's on the other ones. It's only based off of one of your heroes. Just whichever one is strongest. Now, I'm not actually sure. I never read patch notes on it or whatever to see what happened, so I'm not sure exactly what happened with all that stuff. But I do have an absolute absurd amount of mana, like in the billions, sitting there in my bank in Dungeon Defender. So I'm assuming all that stuff that dropped, you got paid with mana. Because, like I said, it's just an absolutely crazy amount. Alright, Cedric, take it easy. Thanks for subscribing there, Jalen. Yeah, but I was all ready to go. I actually was feeling a little reminiscent for some Aquanos. And I reinstalled the game, got it all queued up, ready to go, and then I logged in and everything gone. Yeah, this one's doing it all there, Light Rain. Sky Guards, Flame Auras, Lightning Strikes, that's the benefit. Having high Ascension level doesn't make you more powerful, per se, but it does give you the ability to make all of your defenses more powerful. So the higher your Ascension, the more you can, you know, vary out what defenses you use that hero for. And I use this guy for everything. Even though I don't have any Ascension into it, I've even played around with boost stars from time to time. Oh, it's all gone, Kieran. From what I've been told, everybody's stuff was all over their tavern floor is all gone. Now, I don't know if that's accurate, but I know my stuff is all gone. And, like, I never played modded Dungeon Defenders. This is going to be my last run there, gamer. I've been going for a couple of hours already. You'll have to log in and tell me if your stuff's gone there, Kieran. Like I said, I'm assuming it auto-sold it all, because, I mean, I literally have billions, not millions, billions of mana sitting in my bank. You know those little mana shards that you could buy when your mana was getting maxed out, and just store them? I've got ones that are actually marked like 5 billion. It's crazy. I mean, if I got something new in the original Dungeon Defenders, I would have plenty of mana to upgrade them. The Initiate's a lot of fun. The main difference between the two is the Initiate buffs towers and the Monk buffs heroes. You gotta just change your build in C2 there, Michael. Auras and traps are not overly effective in Chaos 2. So you just want to try some different builds. You know, maybe flamethrowers and cannons. Poison dart towers and cannons. I do recommend the cannon, the Stunfire Shard, as you get that in Chaos 1. In cannons, it's just really, really good. There's hard counters in every Chaos tier. So Chaos 1, you want to use AoE defenses or hit your targets from behind. In Chaos 2, you want to use projectile towers as traps and auras get disabled. In Chaos 3, you want to use traps and auras as projectile towers get reflected, and so on and so on. So it's just a matter of the proper build for that Chaos tier. And it really, I mean, a lot of people tell me it's not that simple, but it really, really is that simple. If you use the correct towers, you're gonna wreck it. Now, of course, you gotta have gear. It is a gear-based game. But, you know, you should have no problem beating Chaos 2 and Chaos 1 gear if you're using the right defenses. Yeah, it did change there, Joseph. We don't know what the new numbers are now, but the last update changed how loot drops. Oh, yeah, so same thing for you then there, Karen. Yeah, that did it for me. I just couldn't do it. I lost all my shinies that were laying on the floor. Alright, well, before I end it off, let me crack open these shards and see if I get a little last-minute luck here on some deadly strikes. Some deadly strikes would be good. Yeah, might as well pick that one up too. Let's see. Everybody cross your fingers. Abyss Knight's Bargain. That's not the one. Oh, I've only got 2 more to open. Come on, be there. Abyss Stone Attunement. Ah, Empowering Blasphemy. Well, that's a good 15 to 20 shards I've opened today. And no deadly strikes. So sad. So sad. Anyway, guys, that will do it for today, though. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate everybody swinging out and supporting the channel. I will be streaming later on tonight at 11 p.m. Pacific time, which is, what, 5 hours and 41 minutes from right now, depending on what time zone you're in. So thank you all once again. I really do appreciate it a ton, and I will see you guys next time around. Take it easy.